Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. How are we all doing? Ready to get your physics heads on? Did you have a pleasant Saturday evening? That's the main question. I'm going to try and get to Juna. That's what I'm going to try and do. We're going to continue where we left off. Well, we're on a trajectory to have some kind of an encounter with Juna. And then hopefully we'll get around there maybe. Let's go back to York. How was the £30 steak? Meh. It was meh. As expected, it was an entirely disappointing experience. How much Delta V? 1,000 Delta V. That's not going to be enough. But we'll use what we can, I guess. Hey, Quantum, welcome back. Philip, thank you for a Bullseye 50 months. Skytorp, thank you for 2 years. 2 years, man. Happy anniversary. Mr. Senator, 56 months. Did you need to take out a second mortgage to pay for your meal last night? Let me just quickly check the bill. I have the bill here. There was 4 of us, and it came to £171. Yep. A Diet Coke was £3. What's that? A minute steak, that was £17. A ribeye was £30. That's what I had. A flat iron was £24. My daughter had a half a lobster for £28. And also a ribeye on the side of it. So she had a ribeye and a lobster. So that came to £58. Baby carrots, £4. Cauliflower cheese, £4. Genuine joke. And the best thing is the baby carrots, which is what Mrs. Squirrel ordered, they were warm. They weren't even hot. We had to send them back. The plates that the food was on wasn't hot. Terrible. Just like premium prices, average to good service. Steak was okay, but nothing special. EV3201, thank you for 63 months. Not yet. We will be shortly. Geordie Raccoon, thank you for 59. And Gregors with 60 months. That's 5 years, isn't it? Happy anniversary, dude. Dutch CS gave a sub to We Fade to Black. Welcome back for a year, We Fade to Black. 171, isn't that what Macca's is worth now? No idea. According to this, I think it's on a circularized maneuver, and it's saying it needs 1,455 Delta V, but then it'll have to stage. What's the staging look like on this thing? 1 second. Why are you going to deploy? Wait, what? This staging's wrong. That should be like that. Wow. Good job I spotted that. That's supposed to decouple and fire those engines for the lander module. I can't remember how much Delta V we have in this one. You cooked some delirious ribeyes last night. I bet they were better than mine, D-Storm. Jack Sparrow, 17 months. Fuzzball, 47. So could you say steak didn't meet with your expectations? Most definitely. Hang on. I'm going to just fast forward and get to within SOI, and then we'll have a look. Flyby, no worries, dude. No worries at all. Right, let's see where we're at now. So I'm just going to remove that node now and see if Juno escape. I don't want to set Ike as target. I want to set Juno as target. Maybe Juno already is the target. Circularize. Do we need to circularize? I don't know if we do. Not really. Hyperbolic, so the apo doesn't exist. $1,081 delta V. According to that. Execute. Let's see what happens. Fangs, how you doing? GD Games, thank you for 20 months. Right, we're going in. Commence burn sequence in T-minus 30 seconds. I was having trouble holding this trajectory. Look at that. Currently we have an insane orbit, but that should come down though. 14 billion meters. Coming in for a capture. Goosh. I think we just separated, but I didn't hear much of engine firing going on. We now have a Juno circular orbit. There's Juno. Amazing. 5.7 million meters. A little bit further than I anticipated, but you know, can't be greedy. I'm pretty certain I said to her I wanted. Actually, what did I say to her? I thought I said 200k. I must have said something else. Right. We have 3,500 delta V remaining. Let me consult that chart. That chart said we need 1,400 to get down, but we're going to need more than that. So, that's at least 3,000 getting down and back out again. So, yeah, we ain't coming back from this. No way are we coming back from this. That's not enough delta V to get down there and make it back again. I think possibly we need more fuel tanks on this, I guess. Need more fuel. We didn't really use any RCS, so we could have had a fuel tank there instead. Yeah, once we put that, the reaction wheel on there, the need for RCS just more or less disappeared. I mean, we could go for a landing, but I don't think we're going to be getting home, you know? Oh, yeah. Andy, absolutely, mate. Let's see if we can bring our Perry right down. Let's see. Maneuver planner. Five 5739 5726. Okay. 142 Delta V to do that. There goes some of the budget. Quantum Flux, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. We need to be careful here that we don't smash into Ike. Okay. So, options. How close do we need to be to this planet to do any kind of science on it, I wonder? Also, I'm genuinely worried that when we come back here, we might have an encounter with Ike, which could affect our trajectory. Okay. I'm not sure that's what I told it to do, but okay. Right, 3,400. We need to be very careful what we do here. Are we going to Mars? Well, it's called Juna. My only concern, like, we have a couple of choices. We can either try and just do some science in orbit and then go home, or we can attempt a landing and probably burn up more Delta V than we will then have to get back. So then we'll be stranded and we'll need to do a recovery. So, like, it's a bit of an issue. I'm going to save it because we need to have some options, I think. Squirrel X. I don't know what number we're on. We'll call it 6. I suppose let's start by getting down on the planet and seeing what we can do. So what would that be? To bring that down 15. That's pretty low. What's that Perry on? 100k. Certainly bring our orbit right down. If we get a 100k orbit, we can definitely get some science at that point, I think. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, no, no. Chose the wrong one. Change Apple apps to the next Perry apps. That's what I should have been doing. No wonder that was cheap. Wait, what? Low versus high. Hub altitude 140k. Oh, 250k. Right, I thought we were lower than that. An error occurred. Yikes. $227 out the budget. Yeah, we'll get down there, we'll get off there, and then that'll be it. Game over. I think we might have to change the rocket and give this bit more fuel somehow. We can definitely get rid of the RCS tank. What's it doing? Okay. According to the chart, you need 1450 delta V to get down. So let's say at least 1500. 1500 to get off, that leaves us 100 to get home. This is quite a tall rocket as it is. Like, landing this is already a pain. If we add more fuel tanks, it's going to get even taller. That's a nice view. Get some external ones and drop them when you are done with them. I think I'm trying to remember how wide it was after this. I mean, that transfer stage got us over here. And then you kind of need, like you say, something that you can then use to get you into orbit. Maybe get you halfway down to the planet. Like, if we was on the surface with this much fuel, we'd probably be fine. This container module here, do they not make them this wide? It'd be better if we had like one wide one instead of these tall ones here. Alright, I think the best thing to do is, like, we'll just go in for a landing just to learn from it, but we might have to reconfigure this rocket and come back. What the heck? No way. Look at that. Ike is giving us an eclipse onto Juno. That's awesome. It's literally getting a lunar eclipse on the planet. Funnily enough, there's a lunar eclipse tonight. I don't know if you knew. At like, I think it's about 3 a.m. or something if you're in Europe. But it's going to be a super blood moon. So it's like the moon's close and you get the blood effect as well. Then you get a full lunar eclipse if you can be bothered to get up. Right, let's see what the landing guidance is like on this thing. Pick a target, any target. Land somewhere. What would that do? We're going to land into the middle of a black hole, aren't we? Auto warp, deploy landing gear, yes. Deploy parachutes, no. Use RCS for small adjustment, fine. If this lands us in the middle of this, finally a game you already own. Oh, it looks like it's gonna just miss it by the look of it. Oh, look at that. It's wicked the way that works. The way it changes shape as well. Look at that. That's mad. You've never seen a lunar eclipse yet? Really? You should, like, I've seen a solar eclipse IRL. They're pretty cool. You should definitely see one of them. But yeah, it is a bit weather dependent, unfortunately. The way I see it is if we burn RCS, we gain delta V. Wow, this is really stupid, isn't it? The moon you found kind of boring. I've seen it a few times and it is a bit... It's not... You know, the first time you see it, you're like, whoa. After that, yeah. The weird thing about the solar one, though, is you feel it. Like, you feel a change in temperature and then you feel like a wind come afterwards. It's kind of odd. It's a bit more visceral. How are we going to land? Pop the legs, hit the thrusters, slow ourselves down. Controlled crash into the planet, also known as a landing. Crew looks happy. They're ecstatic. Look at it. They have no idea they're not coming home from this. This is amazing. We're going to land on Juno. Yeah, you're not coming home, boys. What? I didn't hear that. Cold Amos, thank you for 53 months. Yeah, NASA only gives them the bad news when they're on the surface. Like, thanks. It's quite hilly, isn't it? There's a lot of biomes on Juno. So there's a lot of potential to come back and get more stuff. Actually, Volpodrak, he is. We could use them. The trouble is, if it'll hit that coupler, we're in trouble. We could do that, and then the parachutes should get deployed. Stage limit 0. Yeah, don't do stage limit. Wait, does that mean limit it to that including 0, or... It's not going to go all the way down to 0 to do that, is it? Just limit stage 1, maybe? Including. So stage limit 1. Why don't I have landing gear anywhere on a stage? Wait. Why is there a stage limit for landing gear anyway? We're not coming back, it doesn't matter. It does matter because we've got to learn from it. It's always G for landing gear trouble, isn't it? In any game, it's always G for gear. Apart from shooters, when it's G for grenade. Come on, deploy your shoots soon. We're doing 300 meters a second horizontally. What's the speed limit on a parachute? Altitude 1,000. Should have put that up, shouldn't I? Oh, hang on. Don't like this angle very much. Parachutes are definitely saving us some Delta V. Oh, this is not a flat place at all, is it? Like a glove. Look at that. And it falls over. Right. 2,287 Delta V left. Down there would have been a bit flatter. We're in the Midlands apparently. And we have in fact landed. It feels a bit pointless doing any experiments right now. We'll have a wander around. I kind of want to know if we can get back with that Delta V, which I don't think we can, but we'll see. Yeah, but we need 1450 to get off, and then we've got to somehow escape Duna and head back to Kerbal. I just don't think that's going to be anywhere near enough Delta V. If we hadn't brought all that, that's a lot of weight. That could have been fuel. We don't need the RCS. Right, who should we take out? Engineer, scientist. We could take the engineer out, I suppose. You could set up some stuff. Yeah, we can in theory build stuff here now. Oh, I remember this. I need to put his RCS. I can't remember the controls for the RCS. Is he actually falling? Oh, sorry about that, bro. I've forgotten how to fly. I'm fine. I'm fine. Right, it's the... Wait, what? His RCS doesn't lift him off? He doesn't have enough RCS thrust to fly. Also, I forgot to put ladders here. Mistakes were made. Let's try and remember how you do this. You can... Where's your RCS gone, bro? What did you turn it off? Right. Oh my god. He's having fun, yeah. It's a good job he's got a giant helmet on. Grab. There we go. Right. What I want to do is... How do we flick back to him? There we go. Because what we need to do is transfer some stuff from here. I think what we did was... something like this. Which one's that? Let's give it that. That's a science. We need the solar array up first. Photovoltaic panel, there you go. So you put that in there. That's a voltaic panel. You put that in there, even though it won't go. We used to leave a tank down there just in case he ran out of RCS. What's that one? That's a jetpack. So we brought a lot of booty here. Right, put that in there. Okay, let's bring that back for now. Put that in there. No. 25 litres. Can you put that in there? Yes. Right. You should have enough stuff to be able to deploy some things. Get up, dude! Don't pass out on me now! No! His back's broken! No! Are you alive? Wake up! Wake up! I'm fine. I'm fine. I got this. I got this. Slow the parachutes back. What do you mean? Right, now what you need to do, if I remember, how do we access his backpack? There it is. It's a bit fiddly, but effectively... Oh, I don't think we're going to have enough space for this. That's a parachute, isn't it? He doesn't need the parachute. It's too big. No, you cannot take the helmet off in Juna. Can't you just drop things on the floor? Flipping heck. Imagine being able to drop things. There we go. Finally. Right, is that... Place it well away from the launcher. Otherwise we know what will happen. Repack the parachute and see if that gives more space. Wait, what did I just... Oh, I thought I'd put it in his backpack. Do we have a rover? No. Can't remember what each of these does. That's the solar, right, okay. We don't want that one. That is a light. Rotation, pitch. There you go. Cool. Looks like it's one at a time. Yeah, some more Garto lights. Other lights are available. It was alright, Mickey. Nothing special. Fall over. Ooh. It's very quiet on this planet. Is there a mod list handy? Sadly not. I could fire up my tool and show you the ones it's showing. What's it called? CCAN or something. I think we need to switch to the... Yeah. Man, those lights are big. Thank you very much, Roy. I'm doing fine. Do you have a game coming out this year that you're really excited for? Not really. I mean, does he have to put everything in his backpack? Can't he just carry something? There's no way that's ever going to reach back anywhere. Wait, is this the radio? Comms port. We don't need two comms, do we? I think maybe I brought that so we could do two setups, but it's not really going to work here. I think that just sits there and takes readings. I don't know, Sim Games fan. One step at a time, bro. We're going to see what it's like to just try and get home from here, because I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. What are you? You're a deployed science experiment. Is that what we just put down, or is that something else? See, in theory, they sit here and background collect science and transmit it back, but in practice, we don't have enough antenna power to make that work. Like, that needs something else to in orbit to relay off. And we just don't have anything here. I mean, you can come back to Juno with a satellite and try and stick one of those 15G transmitters on it and see what happens. But I don't know if that's going to be in range or not. What's that? Science experiment. Science experiment. I think we've got both of those now deployed. That is the science control unit. Did we deploy that already? I think we did. Actually, I'm not sure we did. Main Delta V, you can science tune as moons probably. We never get back, bro. It's no good collecting science if you can't get it back home, is it? Experiments connected 2, that's those. Total power needed 4, total power available 16. We've got plenty of power. Power units produced 0, power units required 1. I'm not sure what that means. I don't have it installed, Zarek. I used to have the flag in my folder. Some of the science part. That's comms. Science experiment. I think we've got pretty much everything down, though. You can stick another light down, though. You should put a space station near. I like how you just casually say that, as if, yeah, you should just go and put a space station around Juno. Yeah, okay. Give me half an hour. Why you lights on? Lights on, lights off. If you want more Delta V, if you have an engineer, you can go to build mode and remove landing gear and any other things we may not need, as they would be dead weight. Well, that RCS tank is dead weight. Can the engineer just stick a hole in that tank and pour the liquid all over the floor? That would save Delta V. That probably weighs more than all the equipment. In build road, you can remove a few things. Yeah, but we don't want to remove it because it's structural to the thing, isn't it? There's drain valves, but you probably don't have one handy. Oh, what? There's literally a part for a drain valve. That's annoying. Yeah, that there. If we could tell him to just empty that, that'd be great. They added drain valves. Who knew? I mean, there's nothing a good old screwdriver won't fix. He must have a screwdriver he can use to puncture that thing. It's either that or just sit there burning RCS until it's all gone. That would do it. Do we need to do anything else here? He needs to get up there and pack those things now, doesn't he? I don't think he can go higher than he can, like, jump RCS combo. The RCS is not very strong here. No, you nearly had it, bro. Get hold of it. There you go. Oh, come on, game. Really? Really? You can't go past that little... This thing's tall. Okay, right. Can he pack that parachute from here? Repack. There you go. I don't know how he did that, but somehow he long-armed it, folded a parachute up, and securely attached it away. Now I've somehow got to get him to board again, which is another job, which I don't think he's going to do. I'm pressing the B key and he's not bored. Oh no. Leave him and make a movie out of it. Can you imagine? I don't want to grab. I want to board. Should I just put ladders all the way over the top of this? Like, why? The crew hatch is there. Just get in. Get in, bro. Get in. Can't seem to get him back inside. He's going high this time. Come on, where's the board option? Am I on the wrong side or something? Maybe that's the entry. He had board for a split second. I'm literally spamming the B key. Board. We definitely need to change the design of this so that we can actually get back in. You can hold ladders until you orbit, can you imagine? I mean, technically you could. How can you not have the option to board right now? I'm pressing the B key constantly. What? Is that the entrance? Am I in the wrong part of the... Is the hatch there? I've got a feeling this has been rotated somehow. No, he's not boarding there either. It was at his feet when he was near the top. No, because there's nothing to grab a hold of. The ladders are below the hatch, so... It looks like you do. It looks like you have to grab the hatch and then you can board it. Which is really counterintuitive because the ladder comes here and it doesn't automatically grab that. It's so weird. So very weird. Right, let's get this scientist out. Come on, boffin. Let's do this. Now we can store science data in there if we want to. Come on, control fall. That's really weird. It'll transition down, but it won't transition up. Oh, you... Maybe the engineer's just stupid. Look at that. The scientist can do it. See? Brain cells. Engineer can't do it. Bob's like, dude, this is easy. What are you talking about? I don't know why you found this difficult. Right, let's take a look at pressure. 96 signs, look at that. Take that data, thanks. Too high for now. Right. $200 signs. Collect that. What else have we got? I think that's all the sciencey things we've got. It's too far away to reach that, annoyingly. Yeah, we need to take a sample, don't we? Take a surface sample, 240, blimey. Remove helmet, then. EVA report, it's worth 64. Science center, like 4 solar panels, couple of science experiments. This is the science center. What, do you see a bigger one around? No, it's the science center. Oh, you scumbag. Oof. Can I grab hold of the top bit? Oh, come on, bro. This is so frustrating. Check X signs if you haven't missed anything. It kind of implies we can take another surface sample, but maybe we have to store it first. I don't know. Min science 0.1. Store experiment 7. Let me store that one. Now he's empty of stuff. Oof. So now it says we can take another surface sample. Because it says there's like 320 available. That's why they have a giant helmet, so they don't get concussion. I don't understand. We've taken 240 and it says... We've taken 2 lots of 240. This is the 3rd one and it's still showing that we can take more. Doesn't make any sense. Mr. Raskar, how you doing? I mean, what we could do is put all the equipment into these pods and then get the engineer to just remove these pods because we don't need them. And that'll save a bit of weight. Empty that RCS tank, that'll save a bit more. You can even remove the lights if you want to. Algebra, how you doing? Right, that's pretty much all the science we're going to get, I think. You could even get them to ditch all of this parachute and stuff. How's the steak? Average to good. No, we didn't get science in high and low orbit. We haven't done that. What is it classed as high orbit around Juno? And what is it classed as low orbit? Right, can you do a control fall? No, you can't. Well, you can grab it upside down. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat, Bob. I gotta fix the ladders. Like, when we get back to base, I gotta fix a few things on this aircraft. Spaceship, whatever you want to call it. The ladders is one of them. No. Oh my god, this is just stupid. Literally, all you want to do is climb up a ladder and get back into the pod. Woo! If you get back, well, yeah. Right. So fine. No. No. How do I activate? There you go. RCS JKL. How can I view the RCS propellant? There we go. So Delta V is going up 2311, 2312. It's not the quickest thing in the world, is it? What is it? HJK. I actually want to activate all of them, but it won't let me fire all of them. If I press J, I get that. If I press K, I get that. If I press L, I get that. If I hold down JKL, I don't get all three. JKLIHN. Well, I'm pressing W and that's working. This is going to take ages. The Delta V gain is not insignificant. Apparently, LCAR, I can only dump the fuel if I brought a dump valve, which was added in a recent update that I didn't know about. There's like a drain valve you can fit, which we don't have. So yeah, the only way of venting RCS is like this, annoyingly. Yes, it is inconvenient. So, I'm thinking, take all the equipment out of these modules, drop it into these things. Anything that's left here we can just deploy. Just deploy everything. Get the engineer to deploy everything, all the rest put it in there. And then get the engineer to remove those pods. That'll save a bit of weight. We can remove these lights as well if we can figure out... I can't remember how you get into build mode. If I could be bothered, we could remove all these ladders. I don't know how much weight that will bring. Just get rid of all the excess weight, really. We have to keep all of this. We don't technically need those goo pods, but they probably don't weigh a lot. How much Delta V do we need to get back? Not entirely sure. Need 1450 to get out of Juna, which is a good chunk of the budget. That leaves us with nearly 1000 Delta V to get out of Juna's influence and then get on some kind of trajectory to head home. It's not going to be easy. The I key to go into build mode as an engineer. Thank you. Does he need to have a bit of equipment with him, like some tools that I didn't bring? I remember I've fitted parts in the past. You have to bring the parts you want to fit, but if you're removing it, I take it you can just take things off. Each ladder's 0.01 tons. So that's like 10 kilos. So he could kind of climb up the ladder to remove the ones below him. It's a pity I can't just remove that, but it's kind of structural. Tup Cho, thank you for 10 months. There's no way to speed this up. Is there any way I can make MechJeb just do this automatically while I do something else? You want to take the parts off after ascending but before circularizing. What, to save the junk? I think we're just going to have to leave the junk behind. Well, wait, is that light fallen over? Why is that light buried in the ground? You see that? It's supposed to be like that. Delta V touch hours while we're doing it, mate. Wish I'd never brought this RTS tank. Literally put a fuel tank here and things will be a lot better. We could put some fuel there. We can have some like bagel style fuel pods around here. Give us more fuel. Don't think we need 2 of these. I think maybe 1 of these might do it. Nah. If you bring the drill is really heavy, Tupcho, and then you need a lot of power to run that drill, and you need a conversion machine, which takes a lot of power and is very heavy. Like to bring that here is a big deal. Then you need to scan the planet first to know where to put it. You can't just randomly rock up with a drill. If you shut down your engines, put your thrusters to max, you should drain the monoprop on its own without pressing the button. Shut down. Let's try that. Nope. When I go to max throttle, I don't get any RCS. Doesn't activate the RCS thrusters at all. Do I need to do something else? I've got RCS turned on. Doesn't seem to work. If I accelerate time, it no longer activates the RCS. I don't know either, Tungu. Maybe you've got something selected. Not time warp, physics warp. Hold Alt and press right arrow. That's time warp. Alt right arrow. Just about able to keep this stable. Shutting down the engine to drain RCS will something if you have the RCS main engines. Right. Well, this is working. It's like the time accelerated RCS drain. Time warp with Alt goes only to 4x, but the game still calculates physics unlike normal time warp. Gotcha, thank you. Well, we're up to 2,600 delta V. What was we on? 2,300? So we've saved at least 300 delta V. If I remove the land, we'll have to remove the landing gear when we're up in orbit. We can't do it yet. Okay. That's part one done. So that's all the monopropellant gone. We need you, buddy. Actually, no, what we need to do is we need to move stuff. So we'll deploy as many of these things as we can. Those lights are big. They're just an annoying size. We've got a giant reaction wheel right there. We don't have gimbaled engines, but we do have a big reaction wheel. Rip. This isn't going to work. Thing is, if I deploy too many of these, it might shut the whole thing down. It's the power drain. Well, power 16. Actually, we should be okay. Is that billboard there? I don't know. You maybe can turn them off, probably. I don't see why not. I don't think it matters. We've got stupid amounts of power down here. Oh, is that the moon there, Ike? I don't know how much these things weigh, but it's still more Delta V. Yes, in Pierce, it does have an atmosphere. We used our parachutes coming in. So we've got jetpack, nothing, jetpack, and there should still be, oh god. So what's that, 50 kilos per experiment? I mean, it's worth having, isn't it?